Hey, thanks for checking out my channel today. I wanted to do a video on being vegan. As some of you might know, I just recently made the switch to being a vegan this past April. So I'm hitting about 4 months now and I feel better than ever. And I was originally motivated to do it by listening to Rich Roll's podcast. But I wanted to talk to you today about how there's 3 different reasons that people are going vegan now. I'm going to start with what I believe is probably the most obvious one, and that's for the animals. To be able to eat a diet where your source of sustenance is not dependent on something dying is a pretty good reason to change how you eat. When I was first introduced to vegetarian and veganism, as a teenager, that's really the only reason that I thought that people went vegan or vegetarian. And, it's possible that the majority of the time that was true. But now, there's even more and more evidence that shows that there are other changes that you could be making by going vegan. The second reason that people tend to choose to be vegan is for your health. And this can cause a lot of controversy. There are a lot of people that believe you can't have a well-balanced diet by only consuming plants, but there's such a wide range of plants and plant products now that you can make sure that you're still getting your sources for proteins and fats and these things that other people have considered a requirement for a balanced diet and still be vegan. So doing it for your health is definitely one of the main reasons, and it's actually the reason that I switched when I was listening to Rich Roll, and he just kind of invited the listener of the podcast to try it. Try it out for a week and see how your body feels. See if you can notice any differences when you switch. And I very quickly noticed reduced inflammation. I normally have pain in my hip area that gets all tight when I'm running, and my ankles get tight, and I just felt like I could move more freely even after just doing it for a week. So I was sold after that. And then I went and watched the different documentaries and really learned more and more and got more and more passionate about the change that I think is going to be a lifelong lifestyle change for me. The third reason that people choose to be vegan is for the environment. There have been studies done that show that at the current rate that our society is ingesting meat and dairy products, we're going to run out of space. And if you see the numbers of how much water it takes to tend to livestock that people are eating, it's crazy. So much water is being used for livestock. And then the other shocking number to me was the amount of fecal matter, the amount of poop that the animals put off is being pumped into our public water systems. So our lakes and our rivers, and because there's more and more demand, there's just going to continue to be more and more, and it does not do good things to our water. And ultimately, that's going to affect our health. So whether or not these animal products are good for you, they're not good for the environment. Maybe one of those reasons is a good enough reason to try and make the switch. And you know, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. Let yourself try it for a little while and see how you feel.